What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another video. Now, today's video will be focusing on TOEFL Independent writing. So please take out your notebooks, grab your writing utensils, I don't know where mine went, and get ready to take some outstanding notes. Now, today's essay topic is going to be special for high school students. So remember the last video, Task 4 and Task 6? Today's target audience would be high school students because today's essay topic has a lot to do with what you're gonna go through, and if you guys are seniors, it's going to be talking about what you will have to go through in the near future, or a very important decision that you will have to make. So please pay extra close attention if you are a high school student. Now let's go over to my laptop and read my sample essay together. All right, so today's topic is it better for students to start attending university right after graduating high school or after taking a year off? Now for this essay topic, I'm going to recommend that students should start attending college right after they graduate high school. All right, now for the introduction paragraph, we only have to look at two different sentences. Or actually, I'm just going to highlight this. It would be more beneficial for students to take a year off before attending university. Now that's the first blank in my writing template, the independent writing template. Now in this blank, the highlighted sentence, this is the complete idea of the opposing thesis, okay? So it's the complete sentence for the other opinion. Now, the next blank that you have to fill in on your own would be this. Enrolling in college right after graduating high school is the more pragmatic choice for seniors in high school. Now, this sentence is the complete idea of my opinion. So guys, if you are able to utilize my independent writing template completely, all you have to do is fill in two blanks. The first one is the opposing thesis, and the second one is our opinion. It's very simple. Okay, now we're going to move on to the conclusion paragraph. Okay, now for the conclusion paragraph, you only need to organize one sentence on your own, which is this part right here. Attending university without taking a year off is the much better choice for students. Now this is once again our opinion, something that's really easy to organize. So guys, what I want all of you guys to do is type the conclusion and the introduction paragraphs first, okay? If you're good at typing and if you memorize my writing templates like they're the back of your hand, it should only take you at most 4 minutes to type the introduction and conclusion paragraphs, okay? So that gives you 21 minutes for both body paragraphs. Now, I'm suggesting you guys to do this because too many of my students have told me that they didn't have enough time to type a good or complete conclusion paragraph because they normally get carried away while typing the examples for the body paragraphs, which is it's a good phenomenon. However, not being able to type a complete and strong conclusion paragraph is something that should never ever happen. So please type the conclusion and the introduction paragraphs first. Okay, now let's move on to the first body paragraph. First and foremost, the majority of individuals would agree with the notion that pursuing higher education immediately after receiving one's graduation certificate from high school will engender a myriad of advantages. Okay, so in this sentence, what I did, I played with the words. Receiving one's graduation certificate from high school is basically graduating high school, okay? Find ways to paraphrase the same idea into different sentences or different phrases like this, because the moment you're able to do that is the moment you'll be able to write any independent topic without having to struggle too much. Okay, let's move on. The main reason behind this rationale is that all students are already given a 3-month vacation before they need to start their first semester in university. Needless to say, during this long break, teenagers will have more than enough time on their hands to do whatever they want or need, such as traveling overseas, working part-time, and even studying ahead for college-level courses. To illustrate more thoroughly, my older brother Mike got accepted to university 2 summers ago and is currently a sophomore. He started his campus life like most of his peers, so he went to university in the following September after his high school graduation ceremony. So, after his graduation ceremony, high school graduation ceremony, is the same thing as after he graduated high school, okay? During the summer vacation, my older brother and his friends went on a backpacking trip across Europe for 3 weeks, as they ended up getting accepted to different universities. For the rest of the summer break, Mike worked as a waiter in a local restaurant and saved up a lot of cash for his textbooks and living expenses on campus. He even had enough spare time to partake in some online courses about business, which is the major that he's currently pursuing as an undergraduate. All in all, we can't and shouldn't overlook the upsides of choosing to attend college right after graduating high school. Okay, so this is the example, which is, I think, the majority of the body paragraph, okay? Now, for the ending statement, I wrote that we should not overlook the upsides of doing something, because for the reason I said that doing something will engender a myriad of advantages, okay? So if you write the first reason by utilizing the phrase, doing something will engender a myriad of advantages, you can always say that we should not overlook the upsides of doing the same thing, okay? All right. Now let's move on to the second body paragraph. On top of this, taking a 12-month break prior to enrolling in university can result in unfavorable ramifications. In the eyes of many people in present-day society, owing to the fact that there is no guarantee that adolescents will review what they learned in high school during their time off, they may eventually forget most of what they studied and have a difficult time acclimating to university-level classes. Acclimating to means adapting to, getting used to. Moreover, a year is a significant amount of time spent away from education, meaning that many students may even lose all of their good studying habits if they decide to take a year off. A great example of this would be many struggling university students in this day and age. As we all know, university tuition fees have become quite exorbitant and impossible for young adults to afford on their own. Hence, many college students either take a year off before going to college or take a 12-month hiatus in the middle of their campus lives in an effort to save up enough cash for tuition. Hiatus. This word means a short break, a break. Okay, continuing. Although these students are capable of working full-time and earning a large amount of finances, they always wind up having to overcome numerous obstacles and adversities when they return to school. These students need to get used to sitting in the classroom and listening to lectures instead of working, and have to bone up on most of the concepts that they previously knew before taking time off. What ends up happening to these students is that they need to retake many classes due to their low grades, and thus have to pay more money to attend school for an extra semester to get a degree. Long story short, it's clear as day to me that choosing to attend college after taking a year off can be detrimental. Okay, we're done with the sample essay because we already covered the conclusion and introduction paragraph in the very beginning. Okay, so guys, for this sample essay, what I did for the first body paragraph was focus on my opinion, the upsides of my opinion. And for the second body paragraph, what I did was focus on the downsides, on the negative aspects of the other opinion, which in this case was taking a 12-month break before going to college, okay? This is a very, very easy way to avoid overlapping body paragraphs. All right, so for any independent essay topic that asks, is it better to do something or what do you prefer to do? You should write about the advantages of your choice for one of the body paragraphs and write about the disadvantages of the other choice for the other body paragraph. Understand? Okay, that just about wraps up today's video. If you enjoyed the sample essay, please drop a like on the video, leave a comment if you have any questions, subscribe to the channel if you still have not done so, and share my channel with your close friends and family members if they need the extra help. Now, if you are a self-disciplined and dedicated individual who wants to get the score they deserve and need, reach out to me about my tutoring services. Let's get it done together. The next video will be focusing on integrated writing, so if that question is very hard for you, stay tuned and be sure to check out the next video. Peace out.